get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your hold or two. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo,
And I'm Kemper.
coming to you live from the stand. A little later than we originally planned tonight. Welcome, Mountain Girl, as a new member of the stand.
Oh, yeah.
If I can start out, I just found this out a couple hours ago myself. I didn't realize it. With prayers for Michigan State University and all those surrounding and involved, and for their safety. I don't know a whole lot of the details. Maybe you can fill me in now. I literally just walked in the door about 10 minutes ago, and I've been rushing to get some things together, with their special appearance and everything tonight.
There, from what I'm seeing on the local reports, there is one casualty, and then there's 5 hospitalizations right now receiving medical care. So they do know it's a short black male wearing a mask and wearing a jean jacket, and they have pictures of him floating around. So I'm about 20 minutes away from where it's happening, not where Nicolina claims I live. She pointed to where my parents live, but I do live 25 minutes away from campus. So it was quite refreshing to see her try to pull a bullshit move like she always does in a situation like this.
Yeah. Even in a situation like this, you can't be genuine, or, she's always got to be Nicolina.
Pulling punches, yep. But being specific, that's not where I live, Nicolina. Not at all. You know it all, don't you? Yeah, good luck if you go to that house, because you're going to have real problems. You think I'm bad? You don't want to deal with that old man in that house. I can promise you that. So, the puppies are rowdy.
They are.
Yeah, they get in their voices about them too.
Yeah, they're about ready to go. They just getting fed for the third time today. Yeah.
I'm surprised it ain't the 12th time today. It's gonna be huge.
Goodness gracious, yeah, they would eat. They would eat all day if you let them. They're kind of like goats. Just chawing.
Oh, I could see that for sure. Cause I seen them chewing on your beard.
Yeah, you see them like they'll double up in size if you sit and let them eat enough. So what's going on, everybody? Anybody else hear any different kind of news or anything on that situation? Do you know if the one casualty is it a student?
I'm not hearing anything on the specifics of who is hurt and who has passed. They haven't released that, HIPAA. So they've just gave a number is what they've give. So at least according to WLNS and public access channel for campus at Michigan State University. So I'm pretty sure they will be about as accurate as it's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. WLNS is the one that reports everything for our capital. And then, of course, campus. So,
yeah.
And I mean, they do have East Lansing is like its own city, and they have their own police department. And then you also have Michigan State Police within that.
Right.
But they fit within, basically, they're umbrellaed by state police, Capitol Police, all that. So.
Yeah. Magic Mouse watched a couple of minutes of Nicolina crying for victims, but it isn't real at all. And possibly her brother. She has zero compassion for anyone else, though. Nicolina don't have a brother, does she?
Not that we know of, no. If she does, her family don't speak of him. Only her.
That's weird.
So she might have somebody she considers a brother, but isn't blood. That's possible. Or Tebow has a brother, but as far as we know, and we've looked, that brother cop isn't blood if she has one.
Pimp Daddy said the picture of the suspect looks like a woman to him. Female-ish.
Honestly, I mean, what I seen, the guy was wearing a hat, a mask, and a jacket, or the person was. So I couldn't really tell. It was like a security cam from one of the dorms, I think, because that's where the shootings happened. So they did just have it on the TV behind me, and it was just two stairway pics of the person coming up. So a lot of it was the top of their head too. So I couldn't really tell.
Yeah. Girl Cole thought the same. Woman dressed like a male. You know what though? It's hard to tell, man. Like, especially when people are trying to be shady.
Yeah.
What do you think possesses somebody to do something like that? Like, it's just got to be either just hate or something wrong in their head, man.
Right.
Something wired wrong.
And a lot of it's the same kind of stuff we witness on the YouTube streets daily. You just take the ammunition away. Same kind of stuff.
Narcissistic Time says, in my opinion, 777 inserted herself into it for attention, clicks, and sympathy.
Yep.
I've heard that today in the last couple hours by a few people that it seemed pretty obvious. And, that's sadly, we will see that, in situations where creators try to do that. And she's one of them. She's one of them for sure. Jimbo, Stan, and Kemper, it said the 5 at the hospital was in critical condition.
Yep.
That's not good.
Yep.
It's not good.
Yeah, whenever I got blown up, people messaging me over what was going on at Michigan State. When I started listening to Nicolina, first thought in my head and first thing out of my mouth was, this is another one of those Izzy strokes. Sort of like the other day. Taking a situation, someone's plight, gaslighting it, work some sympathy in there, some alligator tears, and boom, we've got this week's rent or this month's rent.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. That's just my personal opinion. But I've seen it enough, and I've heard enough of her lies. I can't believe what she says. I don't see how anybody does.
Happens a lot. Happens a lot with this. You know, I'm gonna hold my tongue a little bit. I'm gonna hold my tongue just a little bit, Kimber, just a little bit. I tell you what, though, I got delayed on what I was going to do today, and but it kind of turned out good because you know, although it took me about 8 hours to complete a 2.5 hour trip, I got to spend those 8 hours all alone with my lovely wife, except for about an hour where we met a really good friend and had a little dinner with him. So
Like, yeah.
it was awesome, and so turned kind of a messy situation into something good, and that was a prelude to Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of looks like a woman. I'm sorry. It's sort of about the jacket because they were just showing it, but
Let me see if I can find some pictures. Go ahead and talk. Let me see if I can
not
find
not being graphic, but it looked like this person had breast, but not very big. Okay,
it.
not
Could
being
be
funny or
moved.
anything, just description. At least the picture that they're showing. Like I said, it's above the person, so it could be the angle or whatever. I don't know, but that it does look like that. And there is 3 confirmed from what they're saying. Not shooters, casualties.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of the ones that are being treated aren't making it.
Those could be moobs. Man boobs.
Oh, that's true too. That's true.
Here's a good little picture here. These puppies are arguing in her bath. She's like, "Get off of him!" Oh gosh. Let me. I'm gonna save this picture and then I will.
Email it to you.
Well, I don't have to. I save it on my computer.
Oh,
Even
okay.
better. Even better. Even quicker. But I'll save it and then that way I can blow it up and we can look at it. Do they know what kind of caliber weapon or what kind of weapon it was, Kemper?
I've not heard any reports on that. Now, if I go quiet for a minute, it's just because I'm reading my TV behind me. Because apparently they got some more breaking news coming up.
These pictures were 16 minutes ago uploaded, so probably the same pictures you see, though. You said coming upstairs?
Yeah, it looks like it's in a hallway or stairwell.
Yeah, that's what this is. So
Yeah.
probably the same picture you saw, but man. Honestly, golly, man. I don't know. What do you do in a situation like that? Just get out of the way? Try to play hero? I mean, really?
I'm sorry,
man.
you got to throw that up there, bro.
What is it?
Was that super chat or sticker?
That's a super chat. Becky
Okay.
Historical, $4.99. Thank you. Kemper, there's about 200 women here. Where's our Valentine's? You're running out of time. Kemper?
Yep. 15 minutes, I guess, huh?
I can look, bro. I got my Valentine. She's right in there. Now you're gonna have to do all these Valentining up in here now. Come on now.
Well, I'm thinking that, a lot of them are secret Valentines because nobody's told me a thing.
I agree, Penny Pip Daddy, fight or flight.
Camper, it was said over at 777s, it was probably trying to get. Yeah, I figured that they would start that ignorance.
Probably you.
Yeah, I'm trying to implicate that. Oh, what about Camper? Blah, blah, blah.
Let me tell you something. How insensitive is that to even fucking say? I mean,
this is
really?
The same person that doxes church services. This is who this is. So,
jeez, man.
Yep. But let her say what she's got to say, man, because it's all going to come back to her. It will. And yeah, the campus at Michigan State is huge. There are a lot of residential areas right around the main hub of campus. And if I'm correct, last time I looked, it might have been a couple of years ago, but they're number 2 in the United States for universities land and size wise and enrollment. Last time I looked, they had 64 or 67,000 enrolled there. It might be a little bit less or more now, but that's still a lot of people. Like during school, the population of East Lansing goes well over 100,000, and it's not a very big town as far as towns go. But once all the kids are there, it's huge. Over 5,000 acres, I believe it. I mean, they were an agricultural school, so a lot of what they do is on farms. I mean, I think they were called Michigan Agricultural College first before they became Michigan State University.
I didn't know that. That's cool. All right, here we go. You ask, you shall receive. So let's zoom in.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one I seen. So the pockets make it look like it could be breast up underneath, but you can't really tell because of the coverings, which, you know, if you were going to do something like that, that's what you would want to do, is make people guess.
Yeah.
So, because all you'd have to do is shed those clothes, or at least that top and that hat, maybe the mask, and they don't know.
Right. But, you know, somebody like this probably got an arrest somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a pretty good arrest. You know, felony arrest nowadays, you get, well, for a felony conviction, you get DNA taken. So when they shed these clothes, you can see they're not wearing gloves. When they shed these clothes, there's going to be DNA.
Yep.
There's going to be a trail. These people think they can outsmart the law and outsmart science, but can you zoom in on the weapon? Yeah, I can try. It gets kind of blurry, but
looks to be a pistol.
Yeah, it definitely is. Maybe a revolver.
Yeah, almost. It looks like it.
Let's go over and look at this other one and see. It's not on that. It looks like they've already got it pocketed by the time they got to the top. Right? Looks like he's putting it in the pocket on the right side. When we got to the top of the stairs, it's not in his hand anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
Yeah, you don't see anything in his hand. It looks, I mean, he's got them closed, or they have them closed, but you can't see anything in it.
Yeah.
At least I can't.
Saying 45. It's a big, I mean, it is a big pistol. I mean, you see the distance between his hand and the pocket where the barrel's going.
Well, also, you have to consider how many people are being treated and how many people are reported to be casualties. Right now, there was 1 reported casualty and 5 in the hospital, so that's 6 that we're working with. And usually, I'm not saying that this is true, but usually most people don't hit with every round. You get what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. But if that's a revolver, you're looking at,
you have to reload.
Yeah, 6 shots.
Yeah. But if they're in close proximity of those people, they could definitely hit with every shot.
Yeah.
And then again, you also have to factor in that sometimes, depending on what kind of round it is, it could exit one person and go into another person if they're behind them, if it's a Full Metal Jacket or something, you know.
Judith Faye, we don't know if he's still there. Like, he's definitely not in custody yet, so he could be on campus still. So yeah, I mean, that's a good question. But yeah, if it's a student, is it possible? I don't know the layout of Michigan State whatsoever, and you may not either. But if it's a student, is it possible that they made it to a dorm?
Well, see, that's the thing. Most of the dorms are in one section. Then you have like all your frat houses and then your residential areas that a lot of people, the kids rent and stuff for school. So you have most of your like main dorms right there in a certain radius. I want to say it's on Abbott Road because that's how, like, you come in from where I live, you come in and you have to go by those dorms to get there. I don't know if Abbott's the right road, but I'm wanting to say that it is. It's been a minute since I've been out in Michigan State, but they could definitely get from one hall to another hall with no issues, really.
Yeah.
Because they are very close to each other.
My Insane World of Beauty Tara says news break from CNN: 3 dead, 5 critically injured.
What was that? One more time. I'm sorry.
News break from CNN: 3 dead and 5 critically injured. Is that what the last update you had too?
Okay, so there's 8.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
It's also possible that, not very likely, but depending on the power of the weapon and the proximity, that a one shot could injure more than one person. A couple people standing together and, very possible. It's sad though, man. I just, these things are unexplainable to me. I don't get it, man.
No, I don't
Like
either.
it really, like, this is something that really make you lose sleep. Like, you sit and think, what if my kid was there?
Mm-hmm.
What if my brother was there? Um, the kid I got playing at Eastern, well, he's not my kid, but he is my kid. Playing at Eastern right now. He had a scholarship offer from Michigan State. He could very well be there right now.
Yep.
What if, and then you say, why? What the hell, man?
Yep.
And then you say, what kind of punishment is this fool gonna get? I don't know what are the maximum punishments in Michigan. Let me check. I got a message here.
Yeah, I mean, these days it has become an issue going anywhere in public. It's not just schools, man. Look how many times this has happened at places like Walmart. I think there was one at a Kroger not long ago, like maybe a year or so ago. Like anywhere you go, it's possible. That's what this world's come to. And a lot of this stems from the fact that we do not treat mental health in the United States of America as a priority.
I should have looked at this sooner, man. I got something right here. Hang on a minute.
What's that?
Let me share this screen. Let me take this one down. My bad, Mr. Dutton. Let me look. Check this out. Breaking: Michigan State University suspect is 22-year-old Ramon Jordan, 5'7", 287 pounds, also known as Jordy, according to Dispatch Audio. He is still on at large and on the loose, armed and dangerous.
That explains the boobs. Not even being funny.
Oh, it does. 287 pounds at 5'7".
Yeah, that's a lot. That's 100 pounds more than me.
Yep, that's
Yeah, you'll have boobs.
Yep. There you go. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
That's a big one.
And Foster, it is the same here, bro. It's open carry, concealed carry. You do not have to have a permit for any of it.
Yeah, same in Kentucky now.
Yep. Well, I think Tennessee just did that too.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a good thing that's happening with everything like we're seeing at Michigan State, at the Walmarts, everything else.
Hello, No Effing Drama. Welcome back.
Did you see that?
Fluffy said, breaking news. Shooter just shot himself. Wonder if we can follow this somewhere. Hang on a second.
I would try like one of the public access channels for Michigan State if you can find it.
Don't think CNN?
Well, yeah, I was just thinking copyrights,
Yeah, public access. Let me see if I can. Let me see.
It'd be the PBS for East Lansing.
PBS East Lansing?
Yeah. Or you can turn it to, well, you wouldn't be able to turn it. You'd have to look it up. Channel 7 in Lansing.
Yeah,
Yep, they are confirming 3 dead.
One of those 3 is the shooter they're counting.
I don't know.
I don't see anything on here with I see WKAR, but it's
The WKAR is the public access channel for Michigan State.
Let's see if it's got anything live. Let's see that I can find. I've got it on images. Hang on, I might change it here. Media. Man, goodness, just give me the schedule. All right, let's go see it then. Or Fox. I'm not going to show it anyway.
Man, it just makes you wonder what made this person go off. How old did they say the suspect was?
Let me go back to it. 22 years old.
Okay. Man, that's crazy. You have 3 fatalities and 5 still hospitalized. Hold on a second. I'm going to turn this up for a second and see what she's saying.
An active shooter situation. Now, just to recap of what we know so far this evening. Now, this is coming from the press conference that was at 11 p.m. And
this is Fox 47 in Lansing is what I'm watching.
Facebook and on Twitter by the MSU Police and Public Safety accounts. Now, what we know so far is that there was a shooting at 818 at Berkeley Hall.
Berkeley.
And not long after that, there was another shooting at the Student Union. Now, they had originally reported at that press conference that there were 5 victims who were taken to Sparrow Hospital suffering injuries, but later updated that to say that there have been 3 deaths along with those 5 victims that have been taken to the hospital. Now, they're describing the suspect as a male wearing a jean jacket and a baseball cap along with a mask and red shoes.
Hey, Jimbo, go to Agenda Free on YouTube.
What?
Free TV, sorry.
A black man. Now, the pictures that they have posted online.
Hang on a second. We might have something right here.
What appears to be one of the halls on campus,
I don't have no sound.
he is walking up one of the stairwells. Now, you can't see his face in these pictures. It looks like the quality of the cameras that they got it from just wasn't the best. And like I said, it looks like it's from security footage. So we are just updating you with what we know right now. Now, they said that they had identified the man, but as far as we know right now, he has not been apprehended or located on campus. And they are still asking people on campus and around East Lansing to shelter in place. As far as the rest of the Spartan community and everybody else just in the community right now, I mean, I never would have thought that something like this could have happened so close to home. I graduated from Michigan State University, and I still consider it my home. I've grown up here my whole life, and it's just not something I ever imagined having to report on in my hometown, let alone on the college that I graduated from. And now I have checked in with several of my former professors and students that I know going there right now, and friends who have graduated from there and either still live on campus or near campus. And I have heard that they are safe at this time. So if you know somebody on campus, please check in with your loved ones, but do not go near campus. Police are asking people to stay off of campus for the next 4 hours. And they have canceled classes for tomorrow. All campus activities are canceled for tomorrow and the next 48 hours.
I don't know if you guys can hear this or not.
Not only all of these people being affected on campus, the 3 victims who have lost their lives this evening in such a tragic that shouldn't even be taking place, and everybody just in the community having to deal with this right now. It is a lot to report on. I rushed in here when I got the news. I was teaching at my dance studio and never would have imagined that I'd have to explain to 13 kids an active shooter situation at one of the biggest universities, not only in the country, but also a well-known university that a lot of them aspire to go to someday, right down the street from where we are. It's just such a surreal moment right now. Now we are continuing to receive updates, and there is a press conference that is going on right now. Now we're going to toss it over to WXYZ and our reporters over there.
Press conference already?
Yeah, they're going over to it right now.
Here we go. Hang on.
It's just a terrifying experience.
We got something right here.
You see that one student there with
Wow.
a shirt that says Oxford Strong.
That's chaos right there, bro.
So much on
Yeah.
the high school
Here we
level.
go.
Like they're showing the kids running.
Yeah, I saw that a second ago when I shared that YouTube or Facebook thing.
Sorry, I've been watching the TV. And
They believe is on foot. Police are searching for that suspect right now. The ATF and the FBI are also responding to what they are calling an active shooter situation here. I want to bring in CNN senior crime and justice correspondent Shimon Prokupez, CNN national security analyst Juliet Kayyem, and CNN senior law enforcement analyst Charles Ramsey. Shimon, what's your reporting? What's the latest?
Right, Allison. So we're just getting word of this one fatality inside Berkey Hall at the school. The Detroit News, who spoke to the school spokesperson. So some sad news out of there. And we're also hearing of multiple injuries. We don't know what those injuries are. As you can imagine, students, faculty running from this situation certainly could have been injured during those moments as well. Priority now there by the police, which has really responded in mass there. Dozens and dozens of officers from all over that area now searching for this gunman. They have a brief kind of description, not a very specific description of who they're looking for. Witnesses describe him as a black male wearing a mask. And so that is what police are working on. This all unfolded sometime around 8:30 or so. And the first notice that really went out of this was there was a note, an email and text that came from the school police warning students and faculty of this shooting. And what it said was that there was a shots fired incident occurring on or near the East Lansing campus, secure in place immediately. And then they told students and faculty to run, hide, and fight. And then they explained what to do, and they wanted students to evacuate and then some to hide. But we know that many students and some of the faculty are hiding in classrooms and rooms around the school as police go from floor to floor, classroom to classroom, room to room, searching for victims, searching for the gunman. And right now, the key here is that this is not a secure situation. Police are still searching for this gunman, and that is all we really know at this point. The governor tweeting a message, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, there saying that she's been briefed on the shooting at Michigan State University. The Michigan State Police, along with the police, Michigan State University Police, local law enforcement, and
yeah, that seems to be like not updated, man. They just said one casualty and two. I'm looking at saying three right now. I'm trying to find out about when I'm seeing these comments about the person being approached, shot themselves.
Supposedly there's a press conference and I can't find it. If somebody's a mod that has a link or can get me a link, I'll play it.
I'm looking. Hold on.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared at all when I got in. I just walked in, you know.
And then about 30 minutes into it, I literally, I had to call my dad the whole time and wait till he got there. And I was terrified to leave my dorm. I was spraying out with police.
I guess yourself, because you were holding the phone with your parents, I think all the time.
Yeah, I first heard about it. My roommate was downtown on one of the buses, and she had just been coming back from her exam. And she told me that there had been a shooting at the Union, and I didn't believe her.
So if that's you too, so they called you, you just got kind of right away. What happened?
Yeah, we live out in Brighton, and the car and came out here right away, and just told them to do so. And fortunately, we were listening to the scanner online, and could tell that there wasn't anything going on in their dorms or around their dorms, so we were able to go get them and get them in the car and get them safe.
So wait to get your son, right?
It's actually, I call him my son. It's her
I'm not seeing any press conference, man. I can't.
I'm looking. I'm not seeing one. CNN might be.
It was just there a minute ago. I'll check again.
Again, it's like a lot of parents standing around here, too, just
Mhm.
wait for some news. They all have the scanners in their phone. They're contacting their kids. Some of them on the phone with their kids for the last 2 to 3 hours, non-stop again. So you can imagine, what must be going through their minds right now, and that some students be able to reunite with their parents during this.
It's got to be so difficult, and I'm sure that dad, when he heard that
Hmm.
news, racing there, broke right. And I know police have said, parents, please don't come to campus and let your kids shelter in place until everything has calmed down. But when parents are worried about their children and see images like this unfold, especially with all of the shootings.
I'm looking.
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yep.
Who's doing the press conference?
Hang on a second. I'll show you. Let me go back and look.
I'm gonna turn my TV down.
MSU Police and Public Safety.
Do what?
MSU Police and Public Safety.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's on the Facebook stream. Looks like. Maybe they won't strike us for it. It's on Facebook.
Hopefully not.
Who knows?
Oh, I see it.
It's recorded. 7 minutes.
Chief Chris Brosnan will be giving an update because we want to provide you with the most accurate and
Very
updated
loud.
information. We will not be taking questions at this time, but we will provide another update in an hour. So at midnight, same time, same spot, we will be giving you an additional update. Brosnan is spelled Rozman.
Maybe it's got to be louder. It's an old one.
Are very saddened to report that there has been an incident on the campus.
All right, apparently somebody sent me the old one. Press conference until 12:20. Okay.
And a shooting.
Oh,
Thank you, John Deere Girl, for that $20 super chat with the help. Agenda free TV live scanner.
Yep.
Someone said in chat. Thank you. I missed that. Appreciate
that's
that.
yeah. I mentioned that a minute ago. I might have been on mute.
Yeah, you might have been. I didn't hear it.
Somebody's watching it. Kim T is watching it live on Fox.
Well, the press conference is live until 12:20. What was the name of it? Agenda free TV live scanner.
Yep, I guarantee you there's going to be some schools in my area that's going to be closed tomorrow unless something happens. Like they actually get the guy.
Mm-hmm. What the hell? I don't see it. Oh, here we go. Is it the wrong one?
Yeah, so we don't know why they pushed the press conference back to 20 minutes, but of course we are going to
Here we go.
an update at 12:20. What we know so far is that 3 people are confirmed dead, 5 others have injuries. The suspect is still at large. He is described as a black male,
But that's old too.
shoes, and a baseball.
RTF 17, are you still STEM?
RTF 18, we're going to be checking that subject out.
Copy.
What October?
No, there's only one suspect. But they said confirmed DOA, and I think they were talking about the suspect. I think.
RTF 17, are you still at STEM? Senator RTF 17, are you still at STEM? Do you want people to evacuate? They're calling 911 thinking that they need to. Okay, we'll tell them to stay in place.
Try WJBK.
42.
We just moved 10 from the Union to the Pavilion. Are there more?
Oh, look.
10 witnesses. I'll check with police.
There's going to be an
correct,
official
anyways.
briefing, official news conference coming up.
Available.
Official news conference in about 10 minutes, guys. It got delayed because of these developments of a person matching the suspect.
Is there an available RTF team that can go to West Holden Hall, getting confirmed or getting reports that the loading dock for an unknown male with a female in a black Chevy Silverado? They thought it was suspicious.
Thank you, No F and Drama, for the $20 cash app. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
God
man
bless you.
matching suspect description, shot himself.
Copy. Holden Hall West at the loading dock.
Yeah, no pulse. Sounds like they announced him dead on the scanner.
Known male
I think.
with a female in a black Chevy Silverado.
66.
RTF floor is clear, then they call it chemistry. Thank you.
Update here. Update from B&O News. B&O News is hearing.
Helicopter 231.
B&O
Homeland
News.
Security 231, Glenn.
Yes, ma'am. Reference Armstrong Hall. I've got 4 individuals with long guns on Brody. Can you confirm is that blue traffic?
Yep, it is.
Post in Discord. No.
RTF 18, are you at Armstrong now?
Okay.
RTF 18. We're at Armstrong now.
Okay, we got the Homeland Security bird in the air advising they also see the 3 subjects with long guns. Is that you guys, or do you know if it's other officers?
Affirm blue traffic. Creating the LZ for the helo.
10-4, Homeland Security 231, you clear on that?
18, we're in a group of 5. We're in a group of 5 right now.
These cruisers here in
Copy direct, I see 5. Thank you.
The 5 victims taken to the hospital are all live.
For units at the Union, do you need any more witnesses
That's from B&O News
transported?
Live.
The medics are just curious.
This development just happening.
Hey, Boston 1.
Police, from what I understand,
Thank you up on
the suspect here, but it's unclear at the moment.
Fox 2 reporting its suspect is dead as well. Fox 2 is saying
she's on scene at MSU right now. Just let me know when you guys are ready for her, and I'll give her a call.
suspect reportedly is dead.
I will pass that info on.
The suspect reportedly has died. Fox 2 is reporting that, according to Philip Lewis, and we heard it on the.
I gotta get this to stop somehow.
Oh, are you going to set it up for the news conference?
I've got another one here. I got another link. I think this one is hush. Here we go. This is chaotic in Discord.
3 people dead, 5 people injured. They are in Sparrow Hospital with serious injuries. Roop, go ahead.
No, Randy, thank you for summing that up. Yes, it's just a terrible, dark day in
here.
Michigan tonight, in Lansing. This scanner traffic that we had heard initially was something along the lines of this person may have shot himself. It's not clear tonight if that's what happened or he was shot by police. That's still unfolding, right?
That I'm hearing that he may have, this was a self-inflicted gunshot wound, but we don't know that for certain. We have not heard that coming from the chief of MSU PD, so we can't say with certainty how it happened, but that he was somehow shot, whether by an officer or a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was shot some way, somehow, and we saw an EMS unit roll out of here about 5-7 minutes ago.
And I think that was coming also from scanner traffic. Randy, a lot of people had said that he was spotted on Lake Lansing Road near Larch. Police approached him. They did. That's when he may have taken his own life.
Damn.
Waiting for confirmation. At 12:20, we're
You know where
told that
that's
the
at,
police
Kemper?
are going to
Oh, yeah, I
update
know
us with a press
that's-
conference.
that's
We
like
plan to stream it
right
live.
outside
But it seems like when you're looking at that scene behind you, it does not seem like a scene of urgency.
Let me mute for just a second. What were you saying about that location, Kemper?
I was just saying that he made a good distance from where everything happened to where they're reporting that he was shot at or whatever. Lake Lansing Road, that right there is right outside of campus. But if you know the campus, it's like I said, it's huge. Whenever I was on probation, I lived in a halfway or three-quarter way house off of Lake Lansing Road right there. So, yeah, he made a good distance, especially if he was on foot.
Especially if he's nearly 300 pounds and 5'7" on foot.
Exactly.
Hot dog,
Exactly.
boy, moving, running for his life, I guess.
And more members of the press showed up. A number of officers, they went ahead and booked out of here.
Randy, Dave Spencer here.
October, is that the one I'm playing right now?
Is concentrating in the street there. Is there a vehicle or a car that they're surrounding? Were they searching a field? Was he just walking down the street? We obviously don't know
in
that
3
yet,
minutes they're doing that.
Is there a
press
vehicle or
conference.
something that they're
Where
have
at?
interest in?
Do what?
Where at?
That I could
That
not
same
tell.
Facebook
And so,
you went
from
to
what
at
we can
first,
see right
they're
now,
gonna be
you can
doing it
see a
from
few
there, I think.
officers next to. I
That's a
want to
Fox
say it's
channel,
a
too.
police vehicle from.
Let me mute it again. Do what now?
You know the Facebook thing that you went to? They were going to be doing the press conference there, at least showing it there. I don't know where else they're doing it, but it's a 12:20 press conference. So I'm sure
October's scaring the hell out of that thing right there, so let's go try it.
I was going to say I'd say most places will carry it, that press conference. Because it's in a fickle one.
Yeah. Not letting me. Of course not. Let's see. Copy link address.
Yeah, because I think they said it was 12:20 that they were doing it. It was 12:08, so I figured it'd be close.
Now I put that address in. It won't.
But yeah, man, that's he was moving. He definitely was. If all of that is true, yeah, he definitely was trying to get the fuck out of Dodge, I guess.
Yeah, that link won't let me work. Let me see. Can you text that or chaotic? Can you Facebook text me? Facebook message me that, please. That's the one that's working.
Yeah, I seen that, Paisley. They were thinking it was more than one shooter, but I think that was a lot of the isolated incidents as well that were happening, like some of the chaos that was happening, because there was a lot of reports in different dorms in different parts of campus where there was
Dark nightmares. I'm not on my phone. I don't have, I can't share a link from the app when I'm at my computer right now.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're not going there from YouTube Studio from the creator, October. I can't use that link. I had to have it sent to me, not in the chat. That's what I'm saying. If somebody can send it to me other than in a chat, I can use it. But when I try to click on it from the chat in YouTube Studio from the creator, it adds my YouTube Studio address. I just got it, I think. Now I go right to it. All right. You can close out some of these.
Extra windows.
I got a bunch now.
I bet you, bro.
I'm going to share this Facebook. So if you don't want to be doxxed, go send Facebook messages. So I'm going to be sharing this from Facebook. Looks like it might pull up different, but no, it's going to be a Facebook. Hang on, let me go over here and close out all these messages. It came up from YouTube. Never mind. Facebook messaged me away.
Deep Blue, that was a lot of it, and a lot of it was just the chaos of people freaking out from what I was reading.
We have one person on the ground there saying that at the East Lansing Police Department right now, there's the Oxford Fire Department that's standing by with the East Lansing Fire Department. In addition to that, so many Oxford kids who are now at MSU, one of them seen in the distance watching this whole scene unfold with an Oxford Strong shirt on his shoulders. I just, you can't even begin to put this into some kind of perspective because it's literally impossible to frame.
Well, you never think it's going to happen to you until it does, and then imagine it happens again.
Twice.
And, you know,
it's heartbreaking.
That wasn't too long
really
ago.
is.
Well, it's also a sad statement about society right now and what is going on around us and what happens when we send our children off to school, whether it is, you know, middle school, high school, or college. And it is a frightening moment for not only the students, but the parents who are watching this. And unfortunately, that mother.
Yeah, this guy decided to play God and go ruin not just the lives he took, man, the lives of their loved ones, their mothers, their fathers, their brothers and sisters. All right, here comes a press conference, I believe. I thought somebody was coming up to the podium. Not yet.
Probably get those answers now that we can't speak to them, but that doesn't matter.
If y'all can hear that good, which I don't know what else I
What
can
kind of
do.
a trail, as you say,
Put a one
he
in
could
the
have
chat.
left perhaps with people that he knows on social media, whatever it is. Perhaps there's someone that he knew on campus. All of those answers have yet to come.
that's the one
Tonight,
I'm
as you
showing
say,
now.
it's just a moment of
Or
the
listening to
depth
anyway.
of grief that's being felt on the campus of Michigan State University is numbing at best at this hour, as people are still in shock at the fact that 3 people are dead, 5 are hurt in this shooting on the campus of Michigan State University. 8 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, we're talking 4 hours now of this scene.
And we know what happens in the coming days as well. Once the, we identify, or police identify rather, the suspect, then they start digging for the information. They start tracking his social media. There are always signs, and we've reported that as well. Unfortunately, there are always.
Let's talk about that for just a
could
second.
happen.
What's
what
that?
Individual.
Talk about that for just a second. There are always signs. They're going to look into his social media. You mean signs like, I'm not going to stop until you're finished. I'm not going to stop.
Real life.
Why are you burning your house down? Stuff like that. You mean those kind of signs?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, there are always signs, and nobody does shit about it.
Well, maybe here in Michigan, now that this happened, unfortunately, people might actually start paying attention to what happens online.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what goes on with this guy and what the hell is going on.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, I know I've said it many times from here, referring to Ernie and his mental issues. Our country has definitely dropped the ball on the mental health for all of us. And a lot of the stuff that we're seeing is a direct result of that.
Yeah.
Like if I'm correct, it was either 79 or 80, maybe 81. They ended the federal programs for mental health. They done away with all asylums and everything. Privatized it to make money. And you know what happens when they do that. So, but you can see the effects of the neglect because you didn't see all of this stuff happening on the level or the scale that it is right now, or even close to that, not even half, back before 1979. You didn't.
I wonder why they are delaying this.
They're probably getting updated, possibly, man. Because if if he did unalive himself, then they're probably trying to make sure they got their T's crossed and lowercase J's dotted.
Right.
Yeah, that would be my guess, but
probably pretty good guess.
Because they did say they were going to do it at like 12:05 or 12:10, and then they pushed it back. Maybe they're just.
You see my new goat shirt?
Oh, I love it, dude. It's cool stuff.
Anybody
You
know?
know, that's my favorite player's number 2, right? You know that, right?
33.
Yes, sir. Patrick Ewing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Alonzo Mourning.
No, he was one of them, though. One of the Georgetown centers. Hell yeah. But yeah, they have dropped the ball with mental health in our society, and it is definitely showing. And I don't see it stopping or slowing down. I think it's been allowed to gain too much momentum, and we're going to have to adapt and overcome it.
Yeah.
It's just my views on it, but see Earth Angel.
Self-inflicted gunshot wound. Yeah.
Are they live now?
They're talking.
Taryn, I think Dave and Taryn pointed this out to me. It's easy to say, just don't come,
Yeah, right.
But it's your instinct. It's your child. Of course, you want to run and I think, as Taryn pointed out, hug your babies, hug your kids.
I said that to Dina. I'm sure she wants to, but she had to fight off her urge.
She had to fight off her urge. But the thing is, right now, that law enforcement, this is a crime scene that is still a crime scene that's spanning blocks and blocks and blocks from Berkey Hall to the Union, beyond that to areas like Landon Hall, where the students are currently kind of being sheltered in place. Keep in mind, if you haven't heard from your young person yet, if they're sheltered in place and they ran out of their dorm room, they grab themselves,
they are live.
All they've been doing has been on that phone. It's possible that they're not able to get a hold of you right now because of the number of people who are on their cell phones in that room. So I know we had some employees or friends and families at Fox 2 trying to get a hold of their family members.
You give me another link, I'll try another one.
On campus, and they weren't able to at first. It's concerning and upsetting. But at this point, we do know that it seems as though
right there.
The person who's responsible for doing this is dead.
Right.
And that is the only light piece of solace in this very terrible, dark day today.
And I don't think that opens up this news opens up the campus at all in terms of you can now safely move around, right? Because now we're in the process of collecting the evidence.
Another one. Yeah, these are the ones you can't hear.
Oh, you can't hear it?
I can't. I'm getting ready to share it. Sounds like he's in a phone booth.
I want to reiterate to everybody that there is a lot of information that's being shared on social media and being said on the scam. Please continue to get your information from us. We are committed to sharing timely and transparent information. Our hearts are with those who have been affected by this senseless act of violence. Giving an update like this is never easy. As a father, I can only imagine how parents are feeling right now. This will be the beginning of a long healing process for
Yeah, it might be better if you stuck your phone right up to the TV. Hear it better.
Okay, hold on.
That is the initial
I'll mute this one.
information that we're able to share at this point.
All right.
Turn your TV up real loud.
Transparent information.
Right, Judo.
Our hearts are with those who have been affected by this. We are processing with our state and federal partners. And there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Special Agent in Charge, James Taraska from the FBI. Good evening. I'm Jim Taraska, Special Agent in Charge of the FBI in Michigan. Our hearts go out to the victims, their families, and the entire community. I'd like to thank Chief Lynch for your leadership tonight and your partnership. This evening, FBI agents and our response teams join our law enforcement partners to assist in investigating this horrific incident. We will continue to investigate until we are sure no further threat is posed to the
public.
Which at this point, we're pretty clear it's not. Additionally, we will provide victim services to all students impacted by this incident. We're asking the public, in addition to the other numbers provided, calling for information, we have the 1-800 call FBI number. Please feel free to use that. Call any tips. This is an ongoing investigation. We'll continue investigating throughout the night and likely days. So with that, Chief, thank you.
In addition to the FBI tip line, we have countless investigators from not only the MSU Police and Public Safety, but our local, county, state, and federal partners assisting us with this investigation, and there still is a lot to do. I'm going to provide another 800 number and email address for anybody that may have any information that will help our investigators as we put the pieces together for this incident. That phone number, and we'll also share it on our social media, is 844-99-MSUPD. Again, 844-99-MSUPD. And our tip line is tips, TIPS, at police.msu.edu. Our investigators will continue to work tonight and around the clock to process the crime scenes and start to put the pieces together to try to understand what happened here tonight. At this time, we will open it up for a couple questions. I just want to say, please understand that we are sharing information as quick as we can. There's a lot that we don't know at this point. This is still dynamic, it's still fluid, and we will do our best to answer your questions. I'll start right here.
Is the suspect a faculty member, a student? What can you tell us about him?
So we are unsure of any affiliation that the suspect had to the university. Our investigators and officers are still working to determine his identity. Once his identity is determined, we will then look to what connection he may have had to our community here. But at this time, that's still part of our investigation.
Just a follow-up along the same lines, are the victims in this incident students?
So we continue to work to identify the victims in this case, out of respect for their families. As we work through the process, we are not going to identify or confirm if any of the victims at this point are MSU students. That is something that we are quickly working to determine, and that will be a priority for us.
Can you describe if they're men or women for the victims?
I actually don't have that information. All we can confirm at this point is 3 fatalities at the scene on campus and 5 victims that were transported. That is all the information that we have. However, we will work to determine the specific identity of those victims and their affiliation to campus offending.
Were the shootings limited to the Union and Berkey? And then also, there were reports that the suspect was found with a backpack with magazines and another gun. Are you able to say if that's the case?
So the first question was the location of the shootings. We can confirm that the first and second subsequent shooting occurred at the MSU Union, which is adjacent to Berkey Hall. Victims were located at both of those locations. There were no other scenes or a shooting did not take place at any other location. There were erroneous reports that there were additional shooting scenes, and that was not true. The question about what the suspect had in his possession when he was contacted, I cannot confirm that right now. We did release some pictures of the suspect. I cannot confirm if he was possessing a bag at that time. Over here.
Do we know what type of gun was used?
We do not at this point. We do not have that information. That will be part of this investigation in terms of what type of weapon was used. We do not have that information at this time. Our investigators are working. That's part of the investigation that we're putting pieces together right now. Over here.
Do you have any information about what the motive was for this?
We have absolutely no information right now on what the motive is, and I can't even begin to imagine what that motive would be.
That will obviously be part of our investigation. I know that that is going to be a question that lingers on everybody's mind. We will do our best to determine that, but at this time we have no idea.
How many law enforcement officers, agents assisted you in this entire incident?
The initial response to the initial shooting was overwhelming. Every one of our law enforcement partners in Ingham County responded to the scene, and additional counties in this area showed up along with our federal partners. I'm comfortable saying in the hundreds. We had hundreds of law enforcement officers from university, local, county, state, and federal from the Mid-Michigan area that descended on campus today in a coordinated effort to resolve this incident and secure our campus in the back 26.
Do you know where the MSU president is and why we haven't heard from her?
I don't have that information right now. My understanding is that she is returning to campus and has been briefed on this incident, and I can only imagine what she's feeling at this point. Our focus up to this point has really been on the safety of our campus and the public safety operations at hand. And we have briefed not only our president, but our executive leadership team every step of the way. In addition to that, we activated our emergency operations center and put our plans in place that we have planned for an incident similar to this. We initiated those plans, and part of the reason that it was as smooth on our end as it was in this tragic situation was because of the pre-planning, the emergency plans, and the training that we do countywide for responding to active violence incidents. In the back.
Can you confirm how many fatalities and injuries there were at each shooting location, and how many people were at those locations when the shooting started?
Sure. The question was how many victims were at each shooting scene. I unfortunately do not have that information. Out of an abundance of transparency, I can share that 2 of the fatalities were at Berkey Hall and 1 was at the MSU Union. The other 5 victims, I don't have the specific locations where they were. We also don't have specific information on how many students or people were in those buildings when the shooting occurred. I do know that there were students in those buildings. I don't have a specific number. I want to commend the students in our community on how they reacted to our emergency messaging, instructing people to shelter in place, to run, hide, fight. Our community listened, and that's why a lot of folks in those buildings were able to escape, is because of following our instructions. We go over here in the back.
You talked about the collaboration, the massive response. What led you to this guy? How did you find him?
So I actually don't have that information right now. The update that we provided about the contact that we had with the suspect off campus was very fluid and dynamic and occurred right before coming in here today. So unfortunately, I don't have that information on what led us to his location. He was contacted by law enforcement. He was contacted by law enforcement off campus. I cannot confirm that location right now. That scene is also being treated as a crime scene and is being investigated as we speak. We may have additional information to share relating to that in the future. Go ahead.
The 5 victims, were all of them still in critical condition or some in stable condition? What's the range of their condition?
So we do not have a current update on the 5 victims that are at the hospital. I am aware that they experienced life-threatening injuries. We hope to have an update from the hospital, and I think at future briefings, we will have a representative from the hospital here that may be able to share additional information as well. Sir?
Yeah, thank you. The shooting victims in Berkeley, were they all in one location, such as like first year classroom?
So I don't have that information right now. That will be part of our investigation in terms of where the victims were located within the building.
We don't have that information available to us right now.
Are there plans to close campus beyond the 48 hours?
So at this point, we are declaring that campus will be closed for 48 hours. That is the current status right now. That is subject to change as we evaluate our response to this incident, keeping the victims and the students of our community who have been impacted by this tragedy at the forefront. If we need to extend that we will, and the appropriate conversations are occurring to make those determinations right now.
So, can you confirm that the suspect in the photos is the same person who was found dead?
I can confirm that the photograph that we pushed out immediately as part of our transparent information sharing is the same suspect that was found deceased, yes.
Good.
Sir?
Just one here. Can parents come to the campus now to pick up their students, and can students leave the campus?
Yes, so we have lifted the shelter in place. That communication was sent out during this conference. Students are free to leave and go about their business. If they would like to be picked up, they may do that. We encourage any student that experienced any part of this incident that may be a witness to contact us. We've already been in touch with several of them, but if there are any students that witnessed any of the tragedy that occurred tonight, we would refer them to our tip line and email. We would like to have an investigator speak with them to understand what their experience was during this tragic incident. In the back.
To your knowledge, was there anybody that confronted the shooter either at Berkeley or the student union?
We do not have any information on whether anybody confronted the shooter at either one of those buildings, one way or the other. Part of the investigation, we will look at the sequence of events and what occurred at each building. And that's why we encourage any students or witnesses to come forward to help us piece the sequence of events together. But,
Were any campus threats reported in the last few days or on social media? And then how did police find the suspect in the shooting prior to police interaction?
so we have not received any threats to campus in the last several days or before this incident. We have not received any threats to our knowledge. Obviously, our state and federal partners are constantly monitoring different sources to provide information to us. And to my knowledge right now, we were not aware of a threat before this. What was the second part of your question?
How did you all stop the suspect? Did he shoot himself before he made contact with you guys?
So I don't have the particular details on the encounter that happened when law enforcement confronted the suspect off campus. That will be part of our investigation as well, but I don't have the specific details of how that incident transpired.
What was the first time that the call came in?
The first report that we received was at 8:18 p.m. 8:18 p.m. We responded in force. We had officers on scene, not only from MSU Police and Public Safety, but East Lansing Police Department, the Michigan State Police, the Dane County Sheriff's Office, Meridian Township Police Department, initially responded to that scene within minutes. We had officers in the building following their active shooter protocol and going towards the threat. While officers were in Berkeley Hall, the suspect moved over to the Union, and when the incident took place there, officers quickly redeployed to the Union, and that's when the suspect left out the north door of the Union, which is the point that he was last seen.
We'll be taking one more question, and then we'll provide an additional update at 1:30 a.m.
So we'll take one more question, and we are going to do another update at 1:30, which is less than an hour from now. Go ahead.
I know the scene with the shooter is still ongoing. We just found out about it. But do you know, was he in an off-campus apartment, in his car? What was the location in which you found the suspect?
So we're not going to share any information right now about that specific location where that occurred. I can assure you that it was off campus. It wasn't directly near campus at all. It was an off-campus location. Because that scene is still active as well, we're not going to disclose that particular location right now. So again, we really do appreciate
ended with this particular comment. We can't describe and appreciate the response that we have from our partners. The number of police officers, emergency medical service, fire departments that showed up literally within minutes to support this effort is completely overwhelming with that. If you were on campus at the time, you saw it with that. They're still there, still clearing buildings, a very methodical process. We have the numbers to do it. And it's only because of the relationships that we have here locally and the ability to train and partner constantly. And the communication is always there. It's a situation that when one department receives the call, everybody does with that. We're extremely grateful for our relationships. It would not have been as thorough and as expedient and as efficient as it has been to this point without those partnerships. I just wanted to take a moment to thank our partners with that, as well as
No, that heavy breathing is the guy on their end.
to the messaging that was sent to them. Thank you, and we'll see you at Monday.
That's it. It just ended.
No,
But
Kemper don't breathe heavy. He snores.
I was going to say that heavy breathing was who was ever manning their mic over there. I was like, man, they're going to start picking on me here in a minute.
Oh, Lord.
Yep.
It's so somber, man. So
I mean, we could lighten the mood if you want.
we can put a one in the chat if y'all want to lighten the mood.
Because we did announce that there will be
Special appearance.
boom, boom, boom. Oh, you're okay, John Deere girl. Like I said, I started hearing it about 5 minutes ago, and I was like, oh, Lord.
It's not the first time Kemper's been asleep on the stand.
Hell yeah.
Looks like we got some ones.
I see
I got it uploaded, so we uploaded, so we can just play it. It's like 1 minute and 13 seconds long. We'll play it, and then we'll come back and talk about it. This is what you might call a hypocrite. Do y'all remember them saying, Jimbo, why you go at Mama T? Why would you go at somebody when they're down and out? Why would you do that, Jimbo? What kind of human does it take to go at somebody when they're obviously down and out and unable to work?
Yep.
Bum, bum, bum.
And you and Kemper, homeless. Okay. Word.
Mar, you told me that last time. It's okay, honey. It's all right.
Kemper,
Yeah.
stop hitting buttons.
I didn't hit anything.
It abruptly stopped again.
I don't know why, bro.
Hands free, bro.
Look, that's literally.
Hands up.
Well, I've got my hand on my vape.
All right, here we go. Again.
Mar, you told me that last time. It's okay, honey. It's all right. Now that Liz has loaned me her StreamYard until I get mine taken care of when I get my new card, then...
Here we go. Let's talk about financial priorities. Mama T had to have someone pay for her electricity a couple weeks ago. She doesn't work because she's had COVID for 5,000 months. Her husband's a plumber, but apparently now plumbers are only seasonal, which I have never heard of such a fucking thing. And she's worried about paying for fucking StreamYard. Bitch, pay your fucking bills. Pay your motherfucking bills. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns in heaven above. Come on, sing it, Mama T. Sing it. You're washed in the blood of Jesus. God. Sing it, girl.
I'm grateful.
What? What?
Dude, like I said, that whole thing was nothing but gold.
You mean when Mama T was homeless, Mama T was down on her luck, out of work, somebody had the audacity to go after her? What kind of piece of shit does that, bro? You know what? I got some overlays too of some screenshots taken from that fateful day.
Let's see him, bro.
Let's see. Dog sound like it's down there. Here's it. Oh, looks like only 2 of them uploaded. Let's see. There's one. Trader Tater. Y'all know who that is, right? There's her prayers, because Mama T was asking for prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like 4 middle fingers there.
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
Mama Relapse says her boyfriend Butch is a schizophrenic. So maybe he just thinks plumbing is seasonal and she just believes everything. What about kicking a motherfucker when she's down, bro?
Oh, dude. Like she was talking about Mama T's relapse face.
Yeah, I know. I needed to get that one on there.
I was like, what? OJ going at somebody like that? The same thing her and Nick were just trying to trash people for doing. And I might add that they're gaslighting that. They don't want to mention the fact that people have been pushed and provoked and violated
here
by the same people pointing fingers. Hypocrite.
Y'all see that? The only thing that needs a trigger warning is Mama T relapse face.
Hippo being the key word.
Huh.
Yeah. And she wasn't the only one talking trash. There was a lot of them. Alaska Bush mom. She was chiming in as usual.
Yeah.
She's so smart, but she follows Nick. Are you kidding me?
Well, I got a little clip I'm going to have to put together, and I'm going to make it one of my sound bites where Mama T says today that they're all, pretty much they're all stupid over there. Some people have street smarts and book smarts. Nicolina has street smarts and book smarts. And so do I.
Like, yeah, she tripped over a fucking pile of doo-doo on that one.
Yes, apparently Mama Drama T was asking for help paying her car payment, and Nicolina told her she should have already been working to pay her car payment. TikTok, Drama T, you're on thin ice.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do that. I just got happy.
I saw it. I had the rest of it up here.
Well, I was going to say my StreamYard lags a little bit. So sometimes I come in like, oh, shit. And I don't realize you've already got it posted.
But you know what? It's not a good look for you, Nicolina, when you said that I was kicking her while she was down and she was homeless and she needed help. How dare me do that? What kind of person does that, right, Nicolina?
Well, I mean, and honestly, you have given Mama T money many times before.
You know what the difference is, though, right?
You've helped her.
You know what the difference is, though, right? When that was going on, when she was in there mocking Mama T and saying she could work and all that.
She was over here being friends with you.
Yes, you got it.
Absolutely.
You must have book smarts and street smarts.
If Nicolina and Mama T have both, you can count me out, bro. I'll be a dumbass. Sorry.
Yeah, we know all about them double standards, right, April? That's right.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, I heard there was all kinds of stuff today. And her insurance is either gone or about to be gone, and has not been paid on for 2 months. Oh, her storage has not been paid on for 2 months, right?
So is that why she's growling about all this bank that you're making over here?
I guess. And I guess that's why D-Ball says, Jimbo, you have no idea. Maybe I don't. I know when she started getting monetized and she started doing that dance, ooh, I'm monetized, I'm monetized. Well, the Cash App slowed down, didn't they, honey? Mm-hmm. They slowed down. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Stopped. Now you got to do what you got to do to get those monetization payments coming in. You got to go through Google AdSense, verify your address, do all that stuff, your name, your address, where you live. Got to do it. Got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't do it, if you can't show on your driver's license is where you actually live,
like Ernie,
it throws up a red flag, and Google don't like it. So it's your fault you ain't getting no monetization money. It ain't no Google problem. It's your problem. Fix it. Car payment 2 months behind. About to lose her storage. Car payment. I thought Daddy gave her that car, bro.
well, she's gonna lose her home
Again.
Wow.
4-door house.
Twice in 3 months. Wow. She's going
Be
for the
my
Ernie
fault.
record.
Be my fault. I'm the one that got her evicted out of her car.
Yeah.
See, I hate to sit here and make fun of you, but you seem to have forgotten that little clip. Y'all want to hear it again?
Oh yeah, please.
When she starts singing, mocking
Oh,
God,
dude.
I'm gonna cut that off. Okay.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love the that whole live stream. It's beautiful.
When she starts singing and mocking God, I'm gonna turn it off.
Oh, okay, that's fine with me.
All right. Here we go.
Mar, you told me that last time. It's okay, honey. It's all right. Now that Liz has loaned me her StreamYard until I get mine taken care of when I get my new card, then...
Here we go. Let's talk about financial priorities. Mama T had to have someone pay for her electricity a couple weeks ago. She doesn't work because she's had COVID for 5,000 months. Her husband's a plumber, but apparently now plumbers are only seasonal, which I have never heard of such a fucking thing. And she's worried about paying for fucking StreamYard. Bitch, pay your fucking bills. Pay your motherfucking bills. Our God.
So,
dude, I gotta send you something. Hold on. Oh, dumb cuntalina. Oh, dear Lord.
You're welcome, Fuzzy B. I didn't want to hear it either. I
Oh,
forgot
my
about it.
Lord. Here it comes, bro.
No.
Here it comes. And Nicolina did delete her live stream from tonight. Did you see what I sent you?
It's a community post says multiple active shooter on MSU campus. At least 2 fatalities, shooters in multiple buildings.
GASLIGHTING. This was her trying to play Nostradamus. I told y'all it was blah, 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 blah. And she deleted the live now. So you can't go back and look at it. Hopefully Voices got it. But yeah. Again, she's holding a big fat goose egg. Being a Captain Big Mouth over there holding a damn stale turd. You look stupid again, Nicolina.
It's basically her natural look.
Yeah, because she told quite a few lies in her little gator tier.
Voices got it.
Yep, that's what I was saying. That I meant to highlight it. I just saw him say, "Yep." I was like, "Good," because all those lies are now documented, and y'all can go watch her be a dumbass.
And when you sent me that video earlier, I mean, that was some of the most ironic, hilarious, hypocritical, beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Everything she says I do to her now, she did to her. And y'all know who paid her light bill? Which she said somebody paid her electric bill a few weeks ago. It was Leslie. Leslie, who turned on her.
Yep.
Gave her nearly $200 for her light bill.
But Leslie's a bitch, right?
Yeah.
You want to sit over and run, you fucking suck. And these are people that have helped you, bitch.
There you go, raising her hand. Step up, step up. Hello, sister.
Sorry.
But yeah, man, like because I gotta give you credit for that one. You came up with that one. That was
what?
That was sent to you, and that is your dunk.
No, that was an alley-oop.
Yeah, but you dunked it.
I was just the messenger. Believe me, I have quite a few people that send me things, but this one comes from one of the special ones.
Yes, he's a special one. Absolutely, sugar pie. She did turn on Leslie, and you're starting to see the, like what really goes on, man. Like Nicolina don't care about Mama T.
Oh,
she ain't got no heart for somebody who's in a bad situation.
Nicolina don't care about that shooting.
No, she didn't have a heart for Mama T when she was in a bad situation, but she was my friend. When she was over here with the stand in our chats modding for us, she didn't care then. She made fun of her asking for prayer. Even traitors the taters stuck the fingers up at her. Woo! One finger wave, baby. Now what? Rotten Crotchelina. Ooh, I like that one better than Human in the Hood.
Yep.
Nicolina, I ain't got a heart. You right, Judith Faye. You right. And this is the kind of person that's going real life on everybody. Let's take somebody's job and snatch it from them.
And see,
somebody evicted.
Murphy's Law, that's what the problem was. That's what people were stating that had been helping her. That why didn't she prepare for this? Why wasn't she? Because they had helped her, but she wasn't helping herself. This is why Rap and Smoky Mountain Mama had an issue with the whole situation, because they saw the situation for what it was. Mama T made her bed. Mama T didn't want to get out of the bed.
Murphy's Law, I gave her some money. Leslie paid that bill. There's others, Alicia, who she's turned on now.
Mm-hmm.
I think, now I'm not speaking for her. No, I'm not even going to say it. But Lips told me she did. We don't speak anymore, but at that time, she told me she did.
And the Stand Helping Hand Fund did too.
The Stand's Helping Hand Fund, yep. And that was a separate from me. What I loaned her was repaid by Jody Farr. The balance of it was repaid by Jody Farr. The Stand Helping Hand Fund wasn't repaid because it wasn't meant to be repaid.
Right.
It was try to help her. But she didn't want the help.
She wants everything for free, and she wants to be the fucking trash that she is and sit over there and do whatever it is she loves doing all day besides working and taking care of herself or her family or her pets.
You're welcome, Leslie. Now you see who our special friend was we got to bump into tonight.
Yep. Oh, Trickolina.
We enjoyed it too, Leslie. Leslie was there when I got the video.
I got you. I thought she was talking about the video.
No, the video you sent on the Nicolina,
Hypocrite.
Hypocrite, yeah. Hypocrite.
And I am going to say this. I've seen a couple people and heard like D-Boss say, oh, Kemper's just, what was the word she used? Something about how I talk to women.
Yeah, I think nasty.
Yeah, something like
how
that.
Nasty he was.
And I've heard other people and seen other people. Yeah, I think so. But I've seen people make comments, and I've heard a couple others say something. I'm going to tell you this. First of all, I treat people accordingly. It doesn't matter what sex you are. It doesn't matter how old or young you are. If you treat me good, I treat you good. If you shit on me, I'm going to more than shit on you. So when I'm talking about Nicolina in any way, shape, or form, and I'm putting her down, believe me, there's reason behind that and justification. You might not agree with it, but this is how I deal with things. I give a narcissist what they don't like. She don't want to be reminded that she's a fucking butterball. So I remind her every time I get a damn chance. So when I speak up and say, Nicolina's a fat bitch, sorry. If that offends you, look at what she's done to me. Then you'll understand. You might not personally do it, but it's not for you to choose. And believe me, a lot of the people I've seen make the comments, they can look at their own life and see that what I'm doing is way less than anything they've done. So there's reason. When you threaten my family, you attack my family. Attacking me is one thing. Attacking the people I care about, that's just crossing the line, period. That's what got Ernie and Doo-Doo with me. Was using my family. Then you got Tricholina doing the same fucking shit a week ago. Again tonight. Oh, this is where Kemper lives. No, dumbass. Show up to that address. You will have a lot of problems. I can promise you. I would be the least of your worries ever if you do that.
I can't find it, but I did see where Just Legs, it said she heard you run off with one of my married mods.
Right.
Oh, God.
That's it. That's how it works. But yeah, man, if I got something to say about somebody attacking me, butt out. It's not your business. If you don't agree with it, you don't have to sit and listen or watch. You don't.
Well, I like how they sit over there and say, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know what Mama T says and does. And you don't know here either.
Right. You listen to fat ass over there lying 24 times in fucking 5 minutes. Literally, Mama T, that fucking live that I listened to today, she went from one lie to another from the sentences. There was bullshit and everything. It was worse than Ernie ever was. But she's over there trying to be a mean girl, trying to fit in with her sugar mama. Her sugar mama's about to blow her up. She don't know it. She's about to get dunked on real bad by Nicolina.
Yeah. I've been out of signal most of the day today. I need some of them clips from I didn't hear all that.
Dude,
I need to hear it.
Like, and the reason why, and I can't remember who said it in chat tonight. I'm not going to guess because I don't want to upset if I'm wrong, but they were talking about oh shit, it just left.
They were talking about, oh shit, that's awful.
Oh no. Oh, about how Mama T is an easy setup. I think it was Prissy that might have said it, about how Nicolina sets people up to take them down. What do you think? She's known as a confidential informant. That's what they do. Look at the bullshit she done with Tamari. She even tried it with rap.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, April, I seen her in her chat. I don't know what Nick said about it, but yeah. Yes, I agree. And yeah, she kept talking shit about sugar pie today. Stick that up your sugar pie. Shit like that. I
She
don't
kept
know.
calling her sugar pie honey bunch.
Yep.
The video, for the 10 seconds I could see it, she called her sugar pie honey bunch like 4 times.
Yep.
That was right before I went and called the hotel again. I mean, come on, man. Like, I'm running out of people to fake these phone calls with.
Right. Yeah, they think that shit too, Leslie. They think we're all dumb hillbillies. Especially Nicolina's hypocritical ass. They always run that mouth, but they're the ones standing there looking dumb all the time.
Yep.
That ain't us. They over and make claims, can't prove a damn bit of it.
Sugar beach pie.
They get they get debunked all the time and then lie some more about how they got debunked. Like, whatever, dude.
I'd say Mama T's trust level for old Queen Nick is about as high as you could get right now. Wouldn't you?
Dude. I just can't wait to see it go down between her and Mama T. I really can't. That's going to be exciting. And she's going to prove us right when she does it. So do it right, Nicolina. Let's see here. If her brother is a cop, maybe he was the one that showed at her door when she claimed to be called on. Well, then there is Pettigrew. And she is a CI. Or at least her husband says she is. The words are there. So you can't deny it.
That's all right, Gamer Girl. You multitask.
Narcissistic times. It's because 777 is a sadist. She gets off by befriending to only turn on someone. Sadists love people to suffer. It's a drug. Her fix. I heard her say before she loves drama and feuding. She's psychotic. Yes, that is actually factually.
Good night, Renee. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Mm-hmm. And see, even if Mama T was to try to walk away now, she's too far in. She's fucked.
She got so nasty that she don't have nowhere else to go.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's stuck like Chuck. She's done. And she did it to herself, trying to fit in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to tell you, like, if, one of the channels in the community that doesn't want any drama, allowed her in, like, I wouldn't go in there and argue with her or bring her up. But, I don't want her here. Ever. So, I just don't. She's went too far and went too far with Nicolina. Some things you don't come back from.
Yep. Ash, I can't wait either. It's not bad. I don't think it's bad to wish that someone's karma will finally come back around.
No.
All of them very deserving of everything that they've sent out, more than tenfold.
She's tore up from the floor up over me striking her. So that was an admission of guilt. Guilt of what? Guilt of her using our content?
Yep.
Like, there's ways to do it legally. Like, Fair Use Act. Comment every so often, at least. Don't just play my video, then hang it up and run your mouth about me.
But she's a creator, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But she got struck for using another creator's content.
She creates farts when she's had a bowl full of salsa.
I bet she does. I mean, if her farts smell like she looks, God bless it, peel the paint off the walls, bro.
Same here, no effing drama. Just hard to believe anything that comes out of her mouth. Like, it just... Because a few things, a few months ago really stuck out to me, like, oh my God, she's just going to blatantly lie. One was Jimbo called my daughter. I knew that was a fucking lie right off the bat. Like, whoa now. I knew better. I would know if I called. Don't play that game. Then I knew she was lying. And then she starts lying about other things that are just blatant lies. And nothing that she's been told, something that she comes up with on her own. So I know. So you don't have any credibility, period. All you do is lie. When you lie all the time, when you tell the truth, it don't matter. Ask Ernie. He knows. Hell, he's still lying.
Yeah,
I did prove it. Thank you, Noah, for drama. I sure did. I proved she tried to set me up.
Did you see any of Ernie's live stream from earlier?
I did not. I saw pictures of him showing his neck or whatever.
Well, yeah, he was on Mama T's. I think that was them, but he did his own live stream today. I think it's still up, unless he deleted it again.
Oh, what's he up to these days?
He was just trash talking about YouTube and the drama and all this other shit. Everything that he's caused. He was talking down about it. That hypocrite. Long gone, she is an admitted liar. More than once. And then she wants to make her family out to be liars too, when she knew the entire time and acted like she didn't. And she tried to slip it by everybody. But there's too many people that watch. All them people they talk shit to in the bushes. Yeah, they catch that shit, Mama T. That's why they're there. They ain't there because they like you. And I can guarantee you at least a third of the people watching you aren't doing it incognito. They're just watching because they're waiting for Nicolina to turn, waiting for your next lie, waiting for the next fuck up, because that's all you do. Honestly, I'm proud that Rap and Smoky Mountain Mama did what they did. Because whether they realized this or not, they made it a lot easier for people to voice their opinion about it too. Not just about Mama T, but about the entire situation. Read and chat, guys. I'm so confused about something. Let's see here. So Mama T claims Butch is her boyfriend, but I've seen something that says he's married to her sister or to a Kimberly. I don't know. I don't know about that. Not saying it's not true. I've just not seen it. So I wouldn't be surprised at all. Because, she did say his ex-wife was a family member of hers, and she wasn't going to say who. The picture we showed. We were doxing. Okay. Right. Okay. Mr. Meth Manufacturer. Mr. Active Warrant Just like Ernie.
Yeah.
Same guy.
You can come on here and say Randy or Dandy or Mandy or Candy or Sugar or Pie. Somebody's name's going to be in there somewhere. And Mama T's going to say, I got a second cousin named that. How'd you know that? You dogs in my family. Quit that.
As Mama T on one of her lives is Butch, or ever was married to her sister, and her and Chat lost their shit. So what does that tell you? Yeah. You know, like I said the other
He
day.
was married to a family member for sure.
Yeah, that family tree doesn't go in a straight line.
Yeah.
Right down the center. No brain.
Like as skinny as olive oil.
Wow. Yeah. The vision of that one. But yeah. I mean, there's information out there you can go and look at about Mama T's family. And I can tell you the vibe you would get from reading and seeing what I've seen. Same vibe I'm trying to express to you guys through a live stream. It's trash. And I don't mean that because they happen to be homeless right now. Not even counting that part. That's just the icing on the fucking cake.
Well, D-Bob says they're not homeless. That they have a place. But Nicolina keeps running with this. We're bullying a homeless woman. I would say she was more, if she's got a place that D-Bob's not worried about her being homeless, I would say she was more homeless when she was told they were going to tear down that place she was living in, and she stopped paying rent and knew she was going to be evicted and never did pay anything. I would say she was more homeless then than she is now, where she's obviously taken well care of, according to D-Boss. She's not moved out of the hotel or wherever she's at. She's good to go, except for the stuff that came out today saying she's actually not good to go. She's not paid her car payment. She's not paid her storage payment. Somebody else just paid to have her cell phone bill turned on.
Mm-hmm.
Why is she not paying nothing?
She's sitting on YouTube stirring drama all fucking day. That's why. And she ain't getting paid.
I'm talking about the money wise. She's been getting some cash apps now. Was he married to her sister at one time, but not now? He was. She says it wasn't her sister, but you know, she also says a lot of stuff.
But she also said it's a family member, but she's not going to say who. So it's probably a sister.
Exactly, Leslie. Homeless is you have no shelter, no means or place to lay your damn head down at night. Yep. Obviously, he's not homeless. But you sure were ugly to her there a few months ago when she was over here. What's the difference? You were just as ugly as I was, right? I mean, let me play it again. Put a one in the chat if you think she's just as ugly as I was right here.
Mar, you told me that last time. It's okay, honey. It's all right. Now that Liz has loaned me her StreamYard until I get mine taken care of when I get my new card, then...
Here we go. Let's talk about financial priorities. Mama T had to have someone pay for her electricity a couple weeks ago. She doesn't work because she's had COVID for 5,000 months. Her husband's a plumber, but apparently now plumbers are only seasonal, which I have never heard of such a fucking thing. And she's worried about paying for fucking StreamYard. Bitch, pay your fucking bills. Pay your motherfucking bills. Our God.
Hey, what kind of bills? Did she say MFing bills?
Yes. And
that's some real extreme bills, right? Them MFing bills is the tough ones.
Yeah. The doozies.
Mm.
Read my post above.
You forgot to delete that one, didn't you, Nicolina? Oh, I bet she goes back looking through and Mara's starting to delete some stuff, don't you? Private it.
Like most of her videos already are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a dandy right there.
Oh, and see, that's the thing. That 1 minute and whatever seconds, that whole live stream, well over 2 hours. And it's filled with nothing but her slamming Mama T. Her chat, all of Mama T's new buddies, the ones that support her so much. Go and see what they were saying just a few months ago.
Yeah.
And I know people forgive and all this kind of stuff, but these are the same people that have been consistent pieces of shit. That she has decided, hey, these are my new friends. Well, consistency speaks louder than words. And they're very consistent about what they do to people. And Mama T, it's coming. You're no exception.
Now, I
You
wonder
think
what
you are, but you're not.
wonder what her reasoning was for going so hard after such a person in such a dire, straits and needs, and somebody who was going through such hell. Wonder what her reasoning was for going after her so strong. Like, what did she do? I mean, obviously, Mama T didn't do nothing to Nicolina. Obviously. So, why? Unwarranted, just attack on a family, not just a person. Because there was like, I don't know, 185 of them living there in that trailer. Like, you went nuts on a whole family there, Nicolina.
Mm-hmm.
Butchie, calling Butchie out for being a seasonal plumber. I mean, why? I don't understand. I don't get it. Makes me sad, Kemper. Oh, hang on a second. I might have the reason. Oh, because of Ernie. She wanted to piss Ernie off. That's coming from one of your friends, Nicolina. Wouldn't you love to know who's on the other side of this? You ain't going to. I'm not going to do them that way. But one of your friends, actually one of my friends. Mean girl, mount up. You ain't gonna like that too well, are you? Now you're gonna be thinking, use that noggin. Who would possibly know that?
Sorry, I'm looking through messages real quick. Trying to find something for somebody. Where's that? Where's that?
Jimbo, if you got up tomorrow and sucked up to 777, she would be your best bud only because you kissed her butt. Mama T is a follower of 777 and why? Plus wanted Ernie subs. Yep, I believe that narcissistic times.
Yeah.
The turn has already started. Cowherd and 777 were being pretty nasty today in chat. That Mama T was behind reading chat, and I heard a few other little digs. They had her waiting 8 weeks for work, etc. Oh yeah. What about her? Because Mama T apparently can't read. She can't, see the word angel for angel. So Nicolina put in angle anyway, and Mama T read it out. Whatever it was supposed to be angel, and Mama T read it as angle. Way to go, Mama T. You showing how smart you are. Not very smart. Are you for real, Jimbo? Did you see Skern is back in full swing? I don't know about full swing. I heard him and Phil have one of them full swings. But yeah, he's gonna try to hop his butt back on YouTube, and he's gonna pretend like he's gonna be able to run from the law. But you know what I heard one time? It's a good old song. It said, "I followed the law and the law won. I followed the law and the law won." Ernie, turn yourself in, homeboy. Make it easier on yourself, because you ain't nobody, and somebody that is somebody is gonna run up on your little dinky ass one of these days and say, "Oh, $3,000," and it may be worth more by then.
Yeah.
And they will snatch you up and turn you in. Or it could be a woman. Could be one of these women you've terrorized. And maybe she'll just follow you. Call the law. I know where Ernie is. How's it going to feel looking over your shoulder the rest of your life? Oh, shit. Now I got to start dipping in, checking out the show, checking out our shows. I wish I could make her voice different, though. I saw dipping, and I was thinking, man, are they already dipping my strawberry chocolates for tomorrow?
Yeah, I've seen somebody say something about they must have missed me handing out roses and chocolates. And yeah, that was like 5 minutes before we started the stream.
Man, you cut me off. I'm getting ready to e-bag for some chocolate strawberries.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Go ahead. E-bag away.
Now, Mama C won't get mad if you guys want to send some chocolate-covered strawberries. We will split them. Me and Mama C will split them. We both like them. I like them more. I'm going to be honest with you. I like them more. Actually, I love them. I love chocolate-covered strawberries. So, anybody who wanted to, you could feel free to send me a thickly chocolated strawberries. And, we might even get in a fickle dance on that. You want to hear an fickle dance?
Please.
They're idiots.
You remember they said it's supposed to say official in the little seal, right? Obviously, they're idiots. It doesn't. It says official or official, right?
To recoup, choose someone else's poop.
Dude, I just noticed that he throws his neck both ways, like, obviously, official or official. And Jim Carrey in the video does the same thing with his neck.
Yeah. It's good stuff, man.
I can't stop e-bagging, man. I love chocolate-covered strawberries, and Valentine's Day is the best time to get them. It just is.
See, I like chocolate-covered cherries myself.
That's sweet, man. It's just chocolate-covered strawberries is the fickle Valentine's Day treat.
Yep, it was you, Sub-Zero, that asked that.
What'd you ask?
About the flowers and chocolates. I said I gave them all out before the live stream.
Who'd you give them to?
My Valentine.
Yes, Prissy Penny Pincher. You got me. You got me. You got me. Don't worry. Mama T, I won't take none of yours. Oh, yeah, I know. We make them here. Sarah makes them sometimes, and because they really are my favorite treat. But, yeah, we do that. especially when the stores have the really good in season strawberries. So yeah, we do that. But it's better to go to one of them stores and buy them real pretty ones. Like they're dipped in milk chocolate, and then they got the little white chocolate strips on them. And they're just so pretty, and they taste so good, Kemper.
I know they are. But then again, I like strawberries in general, even without the chocolate. I'll kill a big box of them.
Me too. Are you for real? I love fresh made chocolate strawberries. They are good. They are good. Right, giggling bird. It's not a treat if you make it yourself. Unless you're giving it to somebody else, then it's a treat. Thelma's going to make me some, I think.
I was going to say, my sister grows strawberries every year. She's got a big strawberry bed.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. We grew watermelons this year.
Dude, I love growing any kind of plants like that. Vegetables, fruit, it don't matter.
We know what kind of plants you like to grow, bro.
That too. That too. Pretty doggone good at it too.
Oh, goodness. Man. You guys, I'm telling you what, I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. You girls. Pimp Daddy, I love chocolate covered. Never mind, this is a family show. Come on, man. Get me up.
No effing drama. You're welcome.
Yeah, she must have got some. She get flowers.
Oh, dude. You ain't lying. Especially freezer jam. Oh, my gosh. Because you don't have to wait for it to sit very long. Strawberries and sugar with a little bit of rice and some milk. That's some good eating, too. That or raspberries, man. Something I learned in the country.
Yeah. I like chocolate covered grapes, too. Of course, I mean, man, have you ever had chocolate covered bacon?
Actually, no.
I mean, I love bacon and I love chocolate and chocolate covered stuff, but I never thought I'd like it. And I'm probably never going to try it, but a couple people told me, man, it actually is freaking delicious.
Well, I know maple bacon is good. It's like praline pecans, but it's maple on bacon like that, where it's a thick layer. It's good like that. But I've had the, finger breakfast bacon strips, pancakes cooked around them. I've had that a lot. Those are good. They used to have them at the Golden Harvest here in Lansing, which was probably the best breakfast I've ever ate in my entire life. And it used to be every Saturday morning ritual. It's good stuff. They went out of business because of the pandemic, but there's nothing like eating pancakes with waffles and cereal thrown inside of it. You know?
I don't think you can say waffle on YouTube.
I didn't say waffle. Yes, the sweet and salty, sweet and savory, whatever. Yes, it's very good.
Oh, no, Queen Ashley. Oh, no.
Damn, you missing out.
The hell you say? Now that saddens me, man. Oh, well, more for me.
Yes, maple bacon is
I'm
good
just
in our
kidding. That's
artistic
terrible.
times. Even the maple bacon potato chips are good. You ever had those?
No.
Uncle Ray's makes them, and they're good.
I'm really particular about potato chips, man. I got some that I already like, and, I'm not real big on trying new ones unless there's some variation of a cheese potato chip, I love chocolate gravy with bacon, too. Yeah, it really is good. Chocolate covered bacon. Oh, I don't know about the chocolate covered bacon, but chocolate gravy is awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
Here we go talking about food. It must be like around this time every night we start talking about food.
Well, it's munchy time for everybody. No matter what shift you live or you work, whatever.
It's almost bedtime for me.
Been a long day, hasn't it?
Super long, super long.
What are you doing about? Are you for real? Chocolate gravy?
Try it.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound appetizing, but it is very appetizing.
Yeah, if you like a chocolate covered donut.
Throw you some
Chocolate
gravy
biscuits.
on biscuits.
It's
Yep.
similar, yeah.
It's just like putting fresh strawberries on top of a hot biscuit out of the oven and doing a little whipped cream on it, like a strawberry shortcake.
I like them Grippos now, James. You're right. I do like those.
Like what?
Grippos.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, no. Queen Ashley can eat white chocolate, but milk chocolate and dark chocolate, no. I must be allergic to dark chocolate because I don't like it, and that's just, there's something wrong with me. Chocolate,
No,
I don't like it.
that's my favorite.
Dark chocolate?
Yes, it's bitter.
Yeah, too
I
bitter for me.
like coffee, but I don't like it really sweet or anything like that. Sort of like that bitter. So I think that's why I like chocolate like that too. I'm bitter.
You are bitter. What time you work tomorrow?
4 o'clock.
I mean, what time you close? What time you get off?
I'm like first cut for the evening shift.
Okay.
So I mean, I should be out. I should be home feasibly by 9:30, 10 o'clock, and that's pushing it. Like
I got to talk things over with Mama C because tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and you know, might have to just shut myself down.
Word, I get it.
We'll see though. Got my birthday coming up too, you know. So
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a little birthday party.
February is a short month. Yeah, I better get in here and get bed. Got a few more errands to run in the morning, and then I think we're going to chill out the rest of the day and just enjoy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, man. Well, I do want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. And yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, man. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we do love you. You are family.
If I could afford to give you all a Valentine's Day gift, I would. Maybe I'll write you a Valentine's Day card on the community post.
And maybe when we do our next live, we'll have a Valentine's clip for you. Who knows? A new one. A fresh
There
one.
you go. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys and gals, snuggle up to that special Valentine and, you know, don't talk about the stand. Talk about each other. Enjoy each other tonight, tomorrow. Yeah. And, you know, hey, Toys R Us kid. But
remember to hug your loved ones. Huh?
I said, if you don't have a special someone, hop on the Discord and chat it up. Even if you do have a special someone, you're welcome to too. But, you know, there's always chat going on, and it's always good and fun. So,
yeah. And I was going to say, just remember to hug your loved ones. You know, we seen a real incident tonight play out 20 minutes from my house. And I'm sure something similar has happened close to some of you. So, you know, people that we love can be gone in a blink of an eye. So give them the love while you can, while you're still there.
Never know. Never know. All right. Well, God bless you all. We might see you tomorrow, more than likely Wednesday. This is Jimbo.
This is Kemper.
We're coming to you live on the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes. I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.